আসসালামু আলাইকুম। আমি আজকে যে ভিডিওটা নিয়ে আসছি আপনাদের সামনে, আমি কিছু ইম্পর্ট্যান্ট তথ্য আপনাদেরকে দিতে চাচ্ছি অ্যাবাউট করোনা ভাইরাস আউটব্রেক অ্যান্ড হাউ উই কিপ আওয়ারসেলফ সেফ অ্যান্ড ডিউরিং আইসোলেশন পিরিয়ড। অবভিয়াসলি যে আমাদের এখন অল ওভার দ্য ওয়ার্ল্ড দ্য সিরিয়াসনেস অফ করোনা ভাইরাস outbreak, number of the cases are getting higher every day and people are dying. This is not a silly matter anymore. So obviously আমাদের বাংলাদেশে যে স্কুল বন্ধ করা হয়েছে for 2 weeks, this was a very good decision by the government, but যেটা obviously আমি দেখতে পাচ্ছি বা সোশ্যাল মিডিয়াতে যে people are getting more closer, people are going out, enjoying their outdoor activities. People are going to enjoy with family to Cox's Bazar, but that's not the idea of isolation. School closure means that you need to stay home with your children if you can, and increase social distancing. বাট যেটা আমি কথা বলতে চাচ্ছি যে ইউকেতে from Monday school will be closed for unforeseeable future. We don't know how long it would be. It could be end of summer holiday or could be up to 3 months, so we don't know yet. So that also a positive step, but আমি যেটা আমি বলতে চাচ্ছি যে at some point we will exhibit symptoms of coronavirus. So যেটা হচ্ছে যে যদি আমাদের কারো জ্বর হয় অথবা টেম্পারেচার ডেভেলপ করে more than 37.8 or cough হয় যেটা new and continuous cough, then we need to isolate ourselves for 7 days. And if we stay with your family members, then family members needs to isolate themselves for 14 days. So that means who produce symptoms, he or she needs to isolate a week or 7 days, and the family members যারা থাকবে আপনার যে symptom produce করবে তার সাথে they have to isolate themselves for 14 days. That means 2 weeks. So in that time, obviously we need to stay home, we need to remain ourselves at home, and how you can do that in a way that wouldn't be as painful as a board, and obviously that would be really difficult task to keep you isolate for 7 days, to disconnect from outside the world. But it doesn't mean that you need to isolate on your own. There's a plenty other way you can enjoy your life while while you remain yourself inside the home. So actually আমি কথা বলছি few guidance, যে গাইডেন্সগুলো আমাদেরকে হয়তো হেল্প করবে যখন আমরা আইসোলেট হব, যখন আমরা সিমটম প্রডিউস করব। সো ফার্স্ট থিংস দ্যাট উই নিড টু অ্যান্টিসিপেট কীভাবে আমরা এটাকে যদি আমাদের সিমটম হয়, কারো কাশি ডেভেলপ করে, কারো জ্বর হয়, দেন ফার্স্ট থিং নিড টু ডিসকাস উইথ এমপ্লয়ার, দেন stay home, and obviously you can share your contact numbers with your friends, family, neighbors, so they know that in case of emergency or crisis they can contact you, or they can contact health professional on behalf of you if you aren't able to do so. আরেকটা জিনিস হচ্ছে যে যদি কারো অনলাইন শপিং যে অনলাইন শপিংয়ের যে অ্যাকাউন্ট, if you don't have, you can do that. So in future you might order your food or your grocery through online shopping. আরেকটা হচ্ছে যে যখন আমরা আইসোলেট করব, obviously first thing that we some of us have a children, and what happened with them. So children needs to be isolated for 2 weeks as well, other family members as well, but children's যেটা দেখা যাচ্ছে যে transmission to the children and children to children is quite low. And also if they have got symptom of coronavirus, they will produce mild symptoms, so it's quite reassuring. But we need to follow the similar advice, similar personal hygiene and distancing from the children as well. And obviously the idea of all things, school closure, increasing social distancing, personal hygiene, I think this is the main aim হচ্ছে যেটা to reduce the spread, to reduce the transmission through community, and also above all to protect our vulnerable group, যারা আমাদের vulnerable group, আমাদের elderly member, elderly friends, family আছে within the society, তাদেরকে রক্ষা করা, because they are the most vulnerable group within our community, and they are getting affected more. So far in UK people died, the age group more than 59 to and above, so and also most of them have underlying health condition. So that's the main aim. School closure, it doesn't mean that the seriousness is getting the coronavirus pandemic, and it is getting worse. It doesn't mean that, because the idea that to reduce the spread of transmission, to maintain that threshold of the curve under level, so that means NHS can cope, and if when you need people are admitting with severe symptoms, they will need ITU support, they need intensive care support, they will need more breathing equipment. So the idea that we need to keep that number of the patient under control so that we can cope better. So আরেকটা থিং হচ্ছে যে how we do isolate when we stay home with other people. So obviously vulnerable people যদি সাথে থাকে, or whoever produce symptom, they need to stay in their own room if you can. And common space যেগুলো আমরা ইউজ করি, কিচেন, বাথরুম, সিটিং রুম, we need to make sure that we keep distancing at least 2 meter, that means 3 steps away from each other, and communal space should be well ventilated, keep the window open, and that will help to reduce the spread of droplet infection. আরেকটা হচ্ছে যে কমন সারফেস যে আমরা টাচ করি, যেমন ফর ওয়ার্কটপ, ডোর হ্যান্ডেল, stair rail, need to make sure that you clean that with the household wipes, detergents, bleach, and make sure that those are really effective to kill the virus. So you need to make sure that you are cleaning those frequently. Try to use the kitchen when infected person go to the kitchen, make sure there are nobody, but if you're there, make sure the distance is maintained, and also clean the area wherever you touch, and need to make sure that you clean that afterwards. টয়লেটের ক্ষেত্রে যদি একটা টয়লেট, অবশ্যই অ্যাডভাইজেবল দ্যাট ইউ ক্যান ইউজ own toilet until for 7 days. But if you don't have that options, then you need to make sure that after use each time you need to clean the area with detergents or antibacterial wipe. আরেকটা হচ্ছে যে how about the laundry and our daily used things. So main thing is if you use for example, if you clean your nose with the wipe and things, this kind of infected person, whoever use accessories, make sure that you put in a waste bag, and put another bag in double bag, and tie securely, and keep that aside for at least 7 days, and then not 7 days, at 72 hours, and then put into your household waste bin. Other one is laundry. লন্ড্রির ক্ষেত্রে যেটা আমি বলতে যাচ্ছি যে আপনারা যে ডার্টি লন্ড্রি যারা ইনফেক্টেড পার্সন ইউজ করবে, ডার্টি লন্ড্রিগুলো প্লিজ ডোন্ট শেক অর ডোন্ট ঝাড়া দিলে সেক্ষেত্রে রিস্ক অফ ড্রপলেট ইনফেকশন স্প্রেডিং মোর হাই. সো মেক শিওর অ্যান্ড দেন পুট ইন এ স্পেসিফিক designated bag, and you can wash it as normally you do in the washing machine. But if you don't have that washing machine, then what you do, keep that all belongings in a bag and tied securely, and you can leave them after 7 days or after 14 days of all household isolation. You can take this laundry to the public laundrette for washing. আর একটা যেটা ইম্পর্টেন্ট হচ্ছে ব্রেস্ট ফিডিং মাম যারা আছেন তাদেরকে আমি যেটা বলতে চাচ্ছি যে ইটস নট দের ইজ নো এভিডেন্স দ্যাট করোনা ভাইরাস ইজ ট্রান্সমিটিং থ্রু দ্য ব্রেস্ট ফিডিং. সো ইউ ক্যান সেফলি ব্রেস্ট ফিড ইউর চিলড্রেন. বাট যদি আপনারা এক্সপ্রেস মিল্ক ইউজ করেন অথবা বটল ফিড ইউজ করেন, মেক শিওর দ্যাট ইউ স্টেরিলাইজড আফটার ইউজিং দোজ অ্যাক্সেসরিজ. There's a lot of things. Obviously, isolation is not is very hard, but there's a lot of social platform you can use to communicate with your friends, family. You can FaceTiming, you can use WhatsApp, you can. There's a lot of resources on the media. You can use that while you are isolating yourself. So hope we all together act sensibly and fight this infection, and this hopefully we can defeat this crisis soon. Thank you very much for listening.